It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 35 on 2nd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Up to the races, middle of the field. The 40. Into the red zone. They return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Kate, this little sequence of events is why I'll go to my grave saying football is the ultimate and greatest team sport. This special teams group, they just picked up their offense in a big way. Softened the sting of that pick 6, and now this offense, well, they got to go regroup and pay back those special teams.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Blown back gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They give it to him again. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's brought down after a short gain. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Sidney Brown in on that stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. A lot of grass ahead. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A give left side to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game already in the 1st. Lining up now to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Back to throw now. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Warrior 70. Here we go.
Pass play coming here. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Eagles will take possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Look at this, the wideout. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
There, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. From the 36. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
3rd down from the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Milton Williams making the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
From the 48. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The rookie from Tennessee found... ends up with a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Has it in close. Touchdown, Dallas. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
18 run.
2nd and 10 now. He's going to push one deep down the road. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Cowboys will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
come out throwing. Brought in right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 3 now. Brown on the inside give. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
19 tight.
Running back sent in motion. From midfield now. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd down now, 7 to go. from the 47. Completed to his running back. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready?
And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. This time he's looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
They'll run now on second down. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jake Elliott's out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A 27-yard look here. The kick by Hopkins is good. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returnable from the 1. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now off play action. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Brown. No one around. He's got space. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Brown again. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Come on, set. 19 Lion. Ready?
They'll run again with Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception. But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Buffalo 18.
From the 18 on 2nd down. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Goal to go, they're passing. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to the air here. He's on the move. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the gun on 3rd down. The back's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Brown on the carry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Go. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Come on.
First throw for the backup now. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys approaching win number 7 on the year. And And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Set.
A run with Brown. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hut, hut.
A give now to Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Right, ready to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew.